Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I made 1 million naira selling supplements online at age 25. But before I go into this video, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not, and leave a comment, and God will bless you while we go into the details of this video. Thank you. Hello guys, hello once again. My name is Victor Njimogu and you are welcome to my YouTube channel where I share actionable tips on how to grow your e-commerce business. Today I'm not going to be sharing actionable tips, but I'm going to be dishing out my actionable tips using my own personal story. And today I'll be sharing with you how I made my first 1 million naira by selling supplements online at age 25. I was 25 when I made my first 1 million naira online, and it was crazy. You know how that first 1 million naira is like especially when you've not made it before, especially when you're coming from a background that is not so rich, but you are trying your best. They tried their best, my parents tried their best, but I didn't come from a wealthy background or a rich background. We're just average. I know that type of that first 1 million naira. I know how exciting it was. You know, the first time when I first checked my bank account and I saw 1 million naira in my bank account, I jumped on top of my bed. I was just jumping on top of the bed, jumping on top of the bed. I was so excited. But it was a process. I knew the process I took for me to get to that level, and without me taking a whole lot of your time, I'm going to try as much as possible to summarize the whole process so that you can learn a thing or two. If you're a beginner, you can learn a thing or two on how I actually did it. So it started in 2015, 2016. I was working in a cyber cafe. Even when I was working in a cyber cafe, I always wanted to own my own stuff. I always wanted to own my own business. I wasn't sure of what to do. When I was working in the cyber cafe, I was running a blog, Angels World Online. I was so dedicated to that blog, I swear. And we had over 1 million views in that blog. Yes, with over 1 million page views, but I eventually stopped. So life take Bisha. So I was running the blog. I developed passion for the blog at that period of time. I was running the blog and all, but I was working in a cyber cafe. The cyber cafe, they were paying me 8,000 naira. Yes, 8,000 naira for that place. I knew deep down in my heart that I was more than that 8,000 naira. Like, I would be paying me 8,000 naira for my time spending a whole day with you. And it was not that they were paying me that 8,000 naira out of malice or out of the, it was just the state of the business of my oga back then. It was not a big business, so that was what he could afford. But I just knew deep down in my soul that I was meant for more. I could do more with myself. That time when I was working in the cyber cafe, I was always browsing about Forbes, reading about billionaires, reading about how people made billions. You see young guys who had one tech startup, they just suddenly made billions from their business, and I was like, God, I can do this thing. I can do something like I can do more. I had that hunger in me. It was a big hunger. And at that age, 24, 25, I was reading those things, and I made up my mind one day that, see, I'm going to quit my job and start something and focus on my blogging, which I was doing that time. I was blogging about entertainment news and all. So we're getting some few numbers though. So one day I just said I was going to quit my job. Meantime, my boss always sees me watching Forbes, reading about Forbes billionaires, and he was like, Victor, what is happening to you? He knew what was inside me. He knew that I was hungry for more. He knew the state I was, and he was like, you're actually going through a mental revolution right now. That was one of the things that stuck with me. Mr. Richard, my damn boss, he told me that you're going through a mental revolution. That's how change actually happens. You go through a mental revolution. So that period when I was reading all those Forbes lists, all those things, I was saying I can do more. One day I just typed my resignation letter and gave my boss. He was sad because I actually, we became like a family working in that cyber cafe. But he was sad, but he knew that Victor wanted more for himself, and it was not malicious. He treated me very nice. Mr. Richard, to this day I don't forget him. Although it has been a while we came in contact. I was broke then. So I had, before submitting my resignation letter, I had saved up 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira. I said, okay, I'm going to use this 30,000 naira and convert it to 1 billion. It's 1 million from. I had saved it up over time. So when I came, I resigned from work. It was a sad experience, but I had to go. I had stayed like 2 years in that place. So okay, let me come out and start something for myself now. 1 month after I quit my job, I went broke. The 30,000 naira that I saved, everything vanished. There was nothing to show for it. So I was flat broke, flat broke. And I was now like, now that I'm broke, this blog is not giving me money. I was spending a whole lot of money into the blog and everything, but I was spending money on data and everything, but it was not giving me money. In fact, my mom quarreled with me that why will you quit your job and say you want to come and do this? It was crazy back then. So I now ask myself now, what was the reason you left this job? I left this job, my cyber cafe work, because I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be self-employed. I wanted to start something for myself. And I asked myself that, will you go back now that you are broke, now that you don't have money, will you go back to that job, or will you start something for yourself, or will you forge ahead in this entrepreneurial part? I said no, I must forge ahead. So I started looking for things to do. But so one of my aunties naturally said that you can actually start hawking Izal. You know, people used to buy Izal, liquid soap and all those things. I said okay. And I borrowed 1,200 from my elder brother, and I went to Yanoiba. I used to stay at Ojo last that time, so I went to Yanoiba, and then I'll go to the man that sells the chemical for the liquid soap. He will mix it inside this 5-liter white keg, and then he'll mix it, then I'll carry it home. I'll go and dilute it with water. Then I'll go and pick Pepsi bottles all around my town. I'll just be walking around, just pick Pepsi bottles, and I'll then turn it inside all those Pepsi bottles, and then I'll carry it in the hot afternoon around 12 when I know that people have already opened their shop. I'll carry it and start hawking it from shop to shop, telling them I want to sell. That's when I learned about selling. That was my first experience with selling. That's when I learned, because I always go to shop. I'll tell them that, see, I'm a young guy, I'm trying to make something for myself, so I'm trying to sell this Isaiah. Can help you to clean your toilets, can help you pursue fly from your kitchen, your toilets, move all these nasty smells. But what struck the people that wanted to buy from me, I noticed that anytime I tell people that, oh, I am a young boy trying to make something for myself, that's why I'm selling this Isaiah, they will be touched and they'll buy from me. So that was my story. Anybody I meet, I just hope you guys are letting me hold up from this thing. Anybody I meet, I will go there and tell them I'm a young guy, I'm trying to make something for myself, that's why I'm selling this Isaiah, please patronize me, it's 100 naira, and they will buy. I used to go out with 32 bottles, and I'll sell everything in a day, and I'll come home and I'll it's very emotional right now, but when I sell those bottles, I will come back home and I will give my mom money to cook food in the house. That was when I knew that I was actually doing something. It's very, if I think about that now, in fact now I'm about to share this here, but if I look back at those things, I noticed that I've been through a lot in life. And I remember walking the road one day with my eyes out in my hand, and I was like crying inside my mind. I was like, God, why is my life like this? Why do I have to work so hard? Why do I have to do this heavy, hard work, to make a living for myself? Why do I have to do all this? I was crying, man, but I never gave up. I just kept going. Every day I'll sell my 32 bottles, I'll sell it off, I'll make 3,200, 1,000 naira will be my profits, 1,200 I'll use it and go and buy now Isaiah game, put it inside bottle and go and hook it. So in a week I'll do 7,000 naira. That was sweet. I felt confident, I felt good that I was making money for myself. So that's how it first started. Then from then, I used to write online because I'm a very good writer. In fact, I used to write a lot. I write a lot. I think I'm a very good writer. So I used to write online, posting about sex stories. I used to write sex stories that time. So one of my bosses, Adejeji Rashid Yusuf, he used to read my post on Facebook. Then he came to me in my inbox and told me that, I noticed that you have a good, you are a talented writer. Do you know that copywriters are the highest paid writers in the world? And once he told me that, I said, what is this? When I hear highest paid copywriters in the world, I was like, I want to learn more. So he said I should come to his office so what he gonna do, and he will tell me more. So I will carry my tier bag and my laptop. My tier bag and my laptop. I will go to his office. I will sit down there. So he was like, I was like basically like interning for him. So he would teach me about copywriting, teach me about how to write sales letters that sell products, and I was like writing those sales letters and he used it to sell his products. So I was writing. That was how I began to learn about copywriting, began to learn about how to write sales letters, how to write emails and all those things to sell products. And I remember that you use some of my sales letters and write it and put it on Punch, NG, Vanguard, and to make some sales from it. Also, I started learning from people like Caesar, Nnamani Caesar, because he will give me his Caesar sales letter and I'll read it and I'll have an idea of how to write sales letter and I'll go and upload it and I'll just be learning from there. So I started writing from there. So from there, I've now learned. I was learning how to write sales letters. So I told him, okay, can I sell one of your products? He was like, no, he does not want you to sell. So let me not go to that part. So from there, after interning for him, to this day I'm very, very grateful that he taught me all those things. After interning for him, I came out. He introduced me to Sell Your Brain Society. Sell Your Brain Society by Sell Your Brain Society by Ronald Inzumura. So I'll be there. I'll be sharing content online. I'll be sharing content. And he told me that, okay, with this copywriting now, if you want to make money from it, what you can do is go online and be teaching people about copywriting, and then people who need your services will come into your inbox to buy from, to engage your services. So I will go online, I'll start writing inbox, I'll start writing messages, I'll start writing articles teaching people how to write sales letters, which I've already learned. That's how. This is the second way you can make money. If you have a skill, go online, go on Facebook groups, start teaching people your skill, teach people how to go about, use your skill to solve their problem, and naturally people will start coming to you. People will see you as an expert. You build that know, like, and trust factor, and people will come into your inbox and they'll start engaging your service. They'll start paying you. I can remember the first time I sold a 5,000 naira ebook. I went to I did this. You see, I sold a 5,000 naira ebook. I was so excited. That was my first sale. And also, I remember when I landed my first copywriting client. I was selling. He just came to me and told me, you pay me 25,000 naira to write a sales letter. I was so excited because that time, Mosakpa, they owed me that year. So it was a very, very big deal. So, but I was so excited that time when he told me that, okay, come and write a sales letter for me and I'll pay you 25,000 naira. So that was how I was making small money online from working in a cyber cafe to selling Isa. From selling Isa, I started landing copywriting clients, 25,000 naira. Some people come 20,000 naira. So from there, I was making money from rendering my copywriting services online, and also I was making money. And that's okay. People were coming to me telling me do I have a course on copywriting? I was like, I don't have a course. In fact, I went to go and download one course online and started selling it to people. I downloaded a course for free online and started selling to people. But I noticed that was not the right way to do it, because it was literally like I was taking someone's property and selling it for my own. So I was not thinking, how can I do now to make money from all these people that are coming to ask me for copywriting course? So I now compiled all my articles that I've placed on my Facebook, on that Facebook group. I put it together, and then I put it together and created an ebook. I started selling it for 5,000 naira. So every day, I will write a post. I always write a post that will make people come into my inbox to either buy my copywriting ebook, or engage my copywriting services. And in a week, I was doing like 100,000 naira. I was doing like 100,000 naira sometimes. I was just like that, sha, but it was not really the ultimate. So one of my good friend, Anya Keme Obot, first, before I go to that part, I went to Yeko. I went to Yeko. Yeko is a seminar, was a yearly event that was hosted by Aki Alabi. I went to Yeko, and then when I went to Yeko, that's when they started talking about e-commerce, selling products online and all those stuff. But I didn't know what it is then. I remember the slip that I used to, more story long ago. So I remember the slip that they gave us that time. I read the sales letter. I was like, wow, how can I must get this money? From the Yeko, they wanted to introduce another seminar to us, and that seminar was 15,000 naira. So I was like, God, see this sales, I must not miss this opportunity. I did not have plenty money, but I had raised more money from my Isao business. So I borrowed 5,000 naira from one of my auntie. I added it to my 15,000 and I went for the seminar. That's why I learned about e-commerce. One thing you must learn as a newbie, you have to learn a lot. Anything you want to do in life, make sure you get knowledge. When you see knowledge, run towards it. Get knowledge. That time I was very hungry for knowledge, so I went for knowledge. I went for it. I went for it. Anywhere they say, Coco, I want to teach you this thing, I'll run there. So that's how I did. I went for that seminar. That's why I got introduced to e-commerce. So, and my friend Anya Keme Obos always told me that, see, you're good at writing sales letter. Instead of you just sitting down to be writing sales letter for people, why not use this your skill to actually be selling products online? You to pay you more than actually writing for people. So what I did that time, I did not have plenty money to buy products to sell. But what I did was that I registered with a MLM company that was selling supplements. I registered with them, and I begged the woman that I registered for that she should be giving me product for free. I don't have plenty money to buy product, but she should be giving me product for free. So as I said, I will remit to her, and she was willing to do it for me. And I went back home that day. Great Nick and he took me to meet the woman. He told me that, see, if you write sales letter or this is sell this product, you do. So I gingered. As they showed me how it is, they already agreed to give me product. I went home. I crafted a sales letter for my product, for that product. I ran Facebook ad, and I was selling that product for 80,000 naira. And people were ordering. That's when I know that copywriting, if you know how to write to sell, you will make money. You will make money. That's why I tell people that when I chatting, learn copywriting, buy email marketing course. People will just think you want to eat their money. But that are the essential skills you need to have if you want to succeed online. So I wrote. I was getting orders from there. I will carry product. That time I was the person doing everything. I was both the delivery agent, I was the one confirming orders, I was the one running Facebook ads, I was the one doing everything. I don't want to go and be delivering. That time I will go under the hot sun to go and meet customer under the hot sun, sweat like this. Look as if they when I'm coming home, look as if they use plant to flog me in the road. Like I was so dirty. And in the morning I will still wake up from my house. I'll go to Yonkpaja to go and do webby for products. I worked so hard. Like when I started, I worked so hard, and I was saving my money, saving it. Before you know, 500,000. Before you know, 700,000. Before you know, 800,000. Before you know, 1 million naira. Oh man! So I was like, when I saw it, 1 million naira, I was like so excited. So that was like, it was a big deal for me. It was a big deal. I went on my bed. I was jumping on my bed. I was so excited. Like it was crazy. That was how I made my first 1 million naira selling supplements online. From then on, I've made a whole lot of money, and I've lost a lot of money too. Yeah, so don't see, when it's wanting to make money, we did not grow up in business. We did not grow up in a business. Nobody taught us business. You just learned it like that. Just rugged them, they go. So I've made a lot of money, and I've lost a lot of money. I've gone broke severally from that period of time. But by God's grace, we are still standing. My business is still going. We are facing challenges, but every day we wake up to, to solve those challenges. So that was how it all started. Just from I just had that drive, that hunger. I started learning new things. You know, if in my story, one thing you should learn is, number one, be determined. When you want something, go for it. Seek knowledge. Knowledge, you say, Bible even says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. The reason why many of us are broke, the reason why we are suffering, is because we lack knowledge about how to do some certain things. So once you get knowledge, it becomes easier for you to get what you want. Knowledge. Learn more. I learned copywriting, I learned many things, and that's why I'm where I am today. So, and by God's grace, I'm still going to go higher and higher and higher. So I hope my story has inspired you. I didn't just want to make another tutorial type of video, but I wanted to inspire people. So please don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Please, I beg you, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video online and all, and I promise you that you will continually get more value from it. So share this video, please. Like this video, comment, you know, share it online, and God will bless you. So I'll see you next time on my video in the next video. Thank you. Hello guys, so if you've learned a lot from this video, please kindly subscribe to my newsletter. In the description section, I'll be showing you, giving you more tutorials basically on how to grow your e-commerce business, how to write emails that will help you sell more of your products and services, how to write your sales letters, how to create funnels, and everything that will help you grow your e-commerce business. So subscribe to my newsletter below, and I promise you will not regret it. Thank you very much.